as soon as we get the details. But right now, the top story at this hour, the National Land Commission chairperson, Dr. Swazuri, has been arrested. He's currently being held at the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. 6 other officers are being held in connection with the Standard Gauge Railways compensation exercise. The Kenya Railways boss Atanas Maina, the Director of Public Prosecution, Nordin Haji, has already consented the prosecution of the officers. Now our senior political reporter Duncan Hayamba now joins us from the ESCC office with further details. Duncan, it's good to be talking to you. What further information can you share with our audience?
Zinzi, as we speak, the White Range Rover behind me is is former Minister Chirau Ali Mwakwere, who's driving in. Of course, basically has everything to do with the arrests that were done today in the morning at 5 in the morning. We've just spoken to the ESCC communications manager Yasin, and he has confirmed that yes, all the seven suspects, if you could say, here they were arrested at 5 in the morning. The DPP, Nordin Haji, has just walked in. Before he was actually behind this particular one, but I think Honorable Chirau Mwakwere is talking to the media, so we'll try and just get a brief of what he's saying, Zinzi, before we proceed. Mheshimiwa, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you are live on KTN News. Would want to know, maybe you are coming here and you coming to hold brief for any other person? Are you a person of interest? We just want to know because it's a developing story.
I'm a Kenyan, and if there is any Kenyan with a problem, it is my right to know what that problem is. I come from Kwale, and if anybody from Kwale has a problem, I need to know what that problem is. I'm a Digo from Kwale, and if a Digo has any problem, I have to know what the problem is because I belong to that community. All I need to do is go to where that problem is, get to know what the problem is, and that is good enough. Knowledge is power.
The list has 17 persons. So which Digos or which people from Kwale are here? Is it one? Are they how many in number? And who specifically have you come maybe to find out why they are being held here?
I don't know how many are held here, by the way. I just got a word, phone calls from home, that Dr. Swazuri is held somewhere in Nairobi. I called several places that I probably was held, but I've just been informed that he's here. So I've come to confirm whether he's here or not and whether he's safe or not. Know why he's being held. So just like any other Kenyan, I'm interested to know what is going on.
Well, Zinzi, that's Honorable Chirau Mwakwere saying that he's here specifically to find out the whereabouts or the situation or circumstances under which one Dr. Swazuri is being held here. And just for confirmation purposes, we've been told they were arrested 5 in the morning. They will be here until Monday. So, of course, we know that the ESCC has a holding ground or an area where those ones that are arrested can be held here. They are special holding facility. I don't want to call them cells because I don't think it's a police station. But remember, we've had Busia Governor Sospita Ojamong spending the night here. There are also reports that immediate former Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero also spent the night here. But for these specific ones, I've been informed they were arrested 5 in the morning. They are inside the ESCC, and yes, they will be here until Monday when they are arraigned in court. Of course, the DPP, as I mentioned, has just driven in and he has said that he has okayed the arrest of the 17 suspects that ESCC had submitted their list or their files to the DPP to have them arrested and prosecuted. So the DPP, acting on the recommendations of the ESCC file, he has okayed the arrest of the 17 17 individuals. And then as his statement ends by saying that they be arrested, and then as the DPP or office of the DPP prepares the relevant charges against each and every one of them for Monday. So they are here, and of course that confirmation that Chirau Ali Mwakwere is here to actually find out why the person from Kwale community, from Digo community to be specific as what he has said, has been arrested. Basically he's saying he's here to find out why one of his own or their own has been arrested. Zinzi.
Hey, thank you so much, Khaemba. Our senior political reporter, Dakin Khaemba, live from the ESCC offices where Mohammed Swazuri, alongside 17 others, have been arrested. Look at the press statement by the DPP's office. Other names include Tom Azizi, the chief executive for the NLC, Peter Nangamburu, the register of titles for Ministry of Lands, Elijah Mwenda Nyama, the assistant land surveyor for KRC. Khaemba, if you're still with us, do we know whether all the other 16s who are with Swazuri have also arrived? You say that they were arrested 5 a.m. this morning. Have all those individuals also reported to the ESCC's office?
They are not reporting to the ESCC. They are being arrested and hounded here. And yes, the list that we had, the 5 that were arrested 5 in the morning, of course that was Professor Mohammed Abdallah Swazuri, who is the chairman of the National Land Commission, Tom Aziz Chavangi, Atanas Kariuki Maina, who is the MD Kenya Railways Corporation, Dr. Salome Munubi, who is the Director Valuation and Taxation, Francis Karimi Mugo, who is the Director Finance and Administration at the National Land Commission. Then we have Gladys Mwikali Muyanga and Obadia Mbugwa Wainaina, the licensed surveyor. Those are the 7 that were arrested in the morning. As we were here at the gate, of course, we've been allowed to go in and move close to the revolving doors, but we are waiting the gates for us to be allowed in because we have various people driving in. Another Land Rover Defender has driven in, and we believe there's another person that definitely has been arrested. And as we said, they are 17 in number, but I think it is the 7 that will be here until Monday. I think most probably will be held, maybe will be arrested and taken to various police stations here in the capital, pending the arraignment in court on Monday, because all the 17 cannot be here. But perhaps for lack of a word, if we would say the cream, the top cream or the big guns or the big shots are the ones that will be held here at the ESCC. My colleagues are just telling me that we've been allowed to walk in, to go to the revolving door. So Zinzi, while we are there, we'll be able to confirm the exact number of those that will be spending the night here. Chirau Ali Mwakwere is still here. He's not been allowed in because, of course, he is a politician, and he has said he's here specifically to know why Dr. Mohammed Swazuri has been arrested, and therefore that could be giving a political angle to this. And as I mentioned, we've just been informed the DPP himself, Nuruddin Haji, has driven in as Mwakwere was being communicated to here, and therefore we will be getting in. There's another call that is coming in from the communications manager at ESCC, Yasin. We'll be trying to know exactly what is happening, but shortly when we get in, we'll be able, Zinzi, to give you more. Maybe in the next 2 minutes, if you can get back to me, I'll be able to tell you if